Hello everybody. This is literally my first YouTube video I have ever made. So basically I don't know what I'm doing, so just bear with me. But I wake up some days with this overwhelming want and need to share experiences that God has brought me through. Testimonies, if you will, witnessing, like sometimes I just can't contain it. And I just need to share. And the one thing that popped in my head this morning, mind you, I still am in my pajamas, still have my scarf on. I have to get it out while it's on my mind, while it's fresh. And I have this experience which kind of still haunts me a bit. And I know that we all have run into the same scenario sometime or another in our life. Excuse me. And that is seeing somebody drunk, intoxicated, laying on the side of the road. I saw this man years ago who was laid out, and I looked, and I'm like, a part of me wanted to help him, but I judged him, and I'm like, oh, he's drunk, he's good, he'll get over it, he doesn't need any help, and I passed him by. And thank goodness, I did mention it to somebody, and somebody else ran down there and went and helped him, and he ended up needing an ambulance and everything, and I felt so bad. So that kind of haunts me a little bit today, and that was years ago. But there's this experience I wanted to share, and I call my experiences Godshots. I even created a website called Godshotswithcasey, and I have this one Godshot that brought me back to that whole scenario with seeing that man on the side of the road. And I decided this day, when I ran into this woman in a wheelchair coming out of Walgreens, and she was in a wheelchair, just a regular manual wheelchair, wasn't motorized or anything, and it was windy outside, and I noticed that she was struggling, and I look over, and I was still walking in my car, and I look over again. I said, no, I can't pass this opportunity up to help this woman. So I went up to her, and I asked her, I said, could I please help you? Would you like some help? And she's like, no, I got it. And me just wanting to respect that she was obviously a bit embarrassed because she felt helpless, I didn't want to disrespect her. So I let her go on and went to my car, and I left the parking lot, left the store, and here's this woman again on the corner as I'm trying to cross traffic and having a difficult time in a car, mind you. She's in a wheelchair, and not a motorized one, but a manual one, and there's traffic coming both ways. Like, this is a very, very well-known busy street, mind you, and the street was very, very wide. So I said, I'm not gonna let this woman, I have to help her. So I put my car in park, in the middle of the street, left my car door open, grabbed her, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna help you. In other words, she didn't have much of a choice, but she knows she needed it. So I put my hands up both ways, and I'm stopping traffic, and I get her across the street, and then just to the other store where she needed to go was just an ever so slightly hill, just enough for her to struggle even more, and it was windy. And so I said, let me just push you up as far as close as I can to the door, and you can take it from there, because I just didn't want her to feel embarrassed, like she was just completely helpless. So I did that. And she says, thank you so much. And I'm like, you're very welcome, but thank you. And then I got back across the street, hopped in my car, and I took off. And by the time I got home, I realized, I'm like, whoa. That's a God shot. Like, God gave me the opportunity to be able to help that woman. He placed us in each other's paths and gave me the opportunity, blessed me with the opportunity to help this woman in a situation that could have, quite frankly, been deadly. And this woman, I know to this day, has absolutely no idea that she blessed me, that I was blessed to be able to help her. And that's what I call a God shot. And that's what my website is about. It's called Godshotswithcasey. And I would love to hear your testimonies, your witnessing about the wonderful things that God has blessed you with and has done in your lives. This is just an overwhelming morning for me, and I just had to share that one experience with me that was very profound. And acknowledge God and show my gratitude and thank God for blessing me with that moment. It was one of the most rewarding feelings that you could ever feel. So, thank you for bearing with me for my very first time making a YouTube video. But I have these moments like quite often where I'm just overwhelmed with these things I need to share that God has done for me. And thank you. You'll be hearing from me again. God bless. Peace out.